Our next topic, guys, is brought to us by Yahoo Fantasy. Fantasy football is back. Fire up the group chats. Get your draft boards ready. Buckle up for a season filled with breakouts, busts, and all the overreactions we live for. It all goes down on the Yahoo Fantasy app. This year, UCSS is going back to the Yahoo Fantasy app for our annual Fantasy Football League. A great decision by Commissioner Bull to celebrate 28 years of fantasy greatness. Yahoo Fantasy is dropping 28 big new features over 28 days, giving you more ways to play, more ways to draft, and more ways to win. It all begins on August 4th. Stay tuned and get started by creating or joining a Yahoo Fantasy League at yahoofantasy.com/LockedOnNFL. That is yahoofantasy.com/LockedOnNFL. And let's make this season the best one yet.
Are we moving on? Are we going to not do Bond?
We're going to do Bond next, I promise.
Okay. Because
we're going to wrap up our Browns coverage.
And it goes into the drama that
I
was just talking about. To me, this is a piece of unnecessary drama that they signed up for 3 years.
So we're going to get to Bond to wrap up our Browns discussion. But first, I wanted to ask you guys this question. Most of the Browns starters, almost all of the Browns starters, did not play in the second preseason game against Philadelphia. Kevin Stefanski said, hey, these guys got a ton of reps in joint practice. That's what we really wanted to see. We're not going to play them in the actual game. However, a couple guys of note did play. Dawand, Tillman, Johnson, Hickman, Zinter. We expected Zinter to play, the other guys in and out. The one that really caught my eye, though, was Dawand Jones, G, and Earl and Jay. The rest of the starting line did not play. I think it's notable that one offensive starting lineman suited up. And I'm not quite sure why I asked you guys on the post-game show if that raised a red flag for you guys at all, or at least made you say, hey, I wonder why he played. And in the moment, we didn't have a great answer. I'm curious, Earl, if in the 2 days since, you've been able to come up with maybe a reason as to why Dawand played. I
think the reason is pretty simple. Kevin Stefanski clearly felt like he needed to see more from Dawand Jones, right? If he felt like the work that Dawand Jones put in during joint practice was good enough for him, then I don't think he would have put him in uniform. I think he would have set him with the rest of the starters. So to me, I don't think it's no complex or perplex situation here. I don't think he liked what he saw and he wanted to see him out there in a live game. This is Dawand Jones getting any and every opportunity to prove to himself that he can be the starting left tackle for this team. So I really didn't have a problem with him playing. It did stand out that he played, but it was just really simple 1+1 math to me. Kevin didn't like what he seen in joint practices and wanted to see more.
Man, I could tell you, I go down the list on these ones. Listen, I went back and checked that out. I went back and watched, I'll go back and watch the film. First and foremost, there was some heat concerns in the Philadelphia joint practice week. And when I was out there, Kevin Stefanski, at practice, he said, guys, get used to it. It's hot. But this is what you need to do in order to get where we need to go. You need to be in shape. You need to be able to put your body through stressful situations so that you can be able to sustain through the rest of the season. Dawand Jones has not made it through the first 2 seasons. Dawand Jones has lost a lot of weight, but they are pushing Dawand Jones. They are pushing him saying, listen, if you don't get your work in during the week because of the heat or some of those things, we on you. I need to see it. So they put him out there. Deontay Johnson. He wanted to get a roster spot, right? He ran the wrong route. He didn't get his depth on that route. Deontay Johnson is fighting for a roster position. They should be out here taking this as, I'm going to give you an opportunity to prove yourself. This list right here is a prove it list. Cedric Tillman, you played. You caught a pass. Bro, you walking around. Every time I hear your name, you injured. You seem like you. The thing that I get most upset about is I don't like dudes who acting. Don't be sitting over there with Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward, Kiki and Ha-Ha like you a made man. You're not. You ain't putting no work.
Number 19. You got to chill.
Yeah, you chill. Like, what are you doing?
He shouldn't even be wearing number 19 to be honest.
That's the wild. I don't get that, Earl. I'll never get that. To me, that's disrespectful from the Browns to Bernie Kosar that they would even hand that number out.
What was the wide receiver that was wearing number 19 when Baker was balling in 18? We had got him from Tampa. Fast cat.
Did Small wear number 19 too?
But yeah, like every time I see a wide receiver coming here wearing 19,
that's crazy. That's not a normal number. You go back.
Was Greg Little? Was he 19?
He was 15.
15. Okay.
Oh Lord, Greg Little. Greg Little.
Listen, don't hand that number out.
Like, come on.
I just don't get that. Why? First of all, Why is Bernie's name not in the ring of honor?
That is crazy.
Can we talk about that now?
I thought it was
way off topic.
I thought it was.
But left.
He did an interview with Channel 8 on Friday, I believe, and broke news that he's on the list for a liver transplant.
Yeah, prayers for Bernie.
Guys, if you've seen Bernie, and we all know Bernie, I have a personal relationship with Bernie. I love Bernie Kosar. I'm worried about Bernie. I'm very worried about Bernie. Bernie has looked unhealthy for a stretch now. And I am terrified of that. And the fact that this team doesn't have him, what are they going to do?
Wait?
Like, why would you do that?
I don't understand
and
that.
I've had conversations with Bernie about this, and Bernie says the right answer. He's like, well, the guys that are up there all did incredible things.
Who?
That's what you want to say. Well, in fact, all of the names that are up there deserve to be up there. Unfortunately, there's a glaring omission.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And why they've sat on their hands and not done it, and then hand out the number to a mid-wide receiver. Like, I don't get that.
And
I'm sorry to take us off.
Because
I'm saying, I just wanted to tell Bernie we're thinking about you.
Why
We're fans, and we love you.
Out of pocket, bro. Nobody else ain't getting in until they put Bernie in. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's wild to me. I didn't even know he wasn't in. I'm tripping. Let's get back to the list. The list right there is the people that need to prove themselves. Cedric Tillman, you've been injured since last year. Ronnie Hickman. We're waiting on another safety. They brought 17 safeties in. I don't even know their names. There's so many. We're waiting on them. And Zach Zenner, I had to go back and watch the film. That first sack that people they gave up on a 3-3 minute. Now watch this. You did say Philadelphia was running some things. It was a play where they were running a 3-3 3-man lineup up front,
right?
And
they
brought a lineman up. They brought a rush in who looked like he was going to rush, but they brought another guy, a middle linebacker, and they rushed him. Now, they was protecting. He's supposed to protect and give a third eye and help a guy out because his tackle is locked into his first progression, which is first come, first serve. This guy is my immediate threat. I got him locked up. You don't need to turn your whole body to help him out. You give a quick third eye and you keep what's going on in front of you. He turns all the way over there. By the time he turns back, the guy is already past him. Man, Zach Zenner, I have not seen nothing, zero, from this man since he's been here.
Yeah.
Now
you're not alone.
Listen, this is the guys. Hey, show me something. Look, because guess what? They said this the dress rehearsal, right? Next week, the dress rehearsal. These dudes ain't gonna be playing like that, or they not gonna be getting that many minutes. This your opportunity to show me before we decide whether or not we're gonna keep you on the squad.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned Ced Tillman because Kevin Stefanski yesterday in his media availability was asked specifically about, I know you said that Dawand was out there, but kind of wanted some clarification on it. And Kevin's answer was interesting. Sometimes if you listen to Kevin, it hits you a certain way, and then go back and read the transcript. Kevin is one of those guys that there's no wasted words. Everything is intentional. Everything's meaningful. And I did. When I got the transcript this morning, I just was perusing it, and I read that answer specifically. And he specifically said about Dawand Jones, everything we do is intentional. So in other words, read into what we're doing because we're doing it for a reason. There's a reason so-and-so is getting reps with the ones. There's a reason so-and-so is not. There's a reason Dawand Jones is out there. There's a reason so-and-so is not. It's intentional. And what he said when talking about it was he also brought up Cedric Tillman as a guy. So to me, and these guys are in a unique category. These guys, Zach is what he is to me. I haven't seen it. It's not coming. I don't have any expectations. But for Ced and for Dawand, these are different cats. They come with expectations.
Yeah.
And the coaching staff is basically telling these guys, we're going to let you go show it. We're going to put you out there. And imagine the embarrassment when you see the lineup and you're like, oh, none of the starters are out there but me. That's a message to you.
And they want to see you because if you're a starter and you're out there with these 2s and 3s, you're supposed to be
Dominate.
dominant. It's supposed to not be. It's
hold
no
on.
questions asked.
You're right.
Wait, here's the other part about it. Jabari Thrash was balling.
Yeah, he was.
I loved it.
Hey, Jamari Thrash looked like he want to be somebody.
Yes,
Yo,
he does.
He want to be somebody.
You know what? I hope I'm not wrong on this. I think he is going to be somebody.
yo,
I
it
think
was
They
funny.
need him to be somebody.
They need somebody to be
Upstairs,
somebody.
We was talking about the Dylan Gabriel interception, and we was watching Deontay Johnson run that horrible ass run route.
Yeah.
And me and Mike was laughing because we know what's going on with Cedric Tillman. Tillman was the one who ran the fly. He was
Yes,
probably
he
like,
did.
Hey, coach, I did my job.
Yeah, I tried.
I did my job, coach.
And but these are the guys that Kevin Stefanski and the coaching staff are looking at, saying, "Yeah, get your ass out there, because you haven't shown it yet,
And it's the reason why.
and we're giving you a chance to show it."
And it's the reason why they went and got Isaiah Bond. That is the reason.
Well, we want to have that conversation now?
Yes.